Guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. WarriorsTrade has just been rocked by a move that no one saw coming. The Golden State Warriors, one of the most talked about franchises in recent memory, have pulled the trigger on a game-changing trade that has sent shockwaves across the league. As fans and analysts alike scramble to make sense of this blockbuster move, it's clear that the Warriors aren't just looking to compete next season. They're aiming to completely reshape the Western Conference hierarchy. And folks, this trade is not just big, it's monumental. The kind of trade that turns heads, rattles rivals, and screams that the Golden State dynasty might not be over just yet. In a bold front office decision that has already flooded social media with takes, reactions, and even disbelief, their Warriors have officially traded for a superstar forward. The details are pouring in. And let me tell you, this wasn't a minor roster tweak or a quiet under-the-radar pickup. No, this is the kind of high-impact acquisition that signals all-out championship intent. The name involved a player who's been the centerpiece of his previous team, a dominant force in the front court, a proven all-star, and now he's heading to the Bay Area to suit up alongside Stephen Curry and company. Let's rewind a bit and talk about how we got here. Their Warriors had been relatively quiet through most of the off-season with rumors swirling, but no major deals being finalized until now. All of that changed within a matter of hours. According to league insiders, the Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., had been working behind the scenes for weeks, engaging in talks with multiple teams, evaluating fits and crunching numbers. But this deal stood out from the rest. And once the opportunity became real, they moved quickly, very quickly. And now it's official. Golden State has acquired a dominant two-way forward who brings size, athleticism, scoring punch, and defensive intensity. A player capable of anchoring a front line, stretching the floor, and taking pressure off both ends of the court. The kind of player that Warriors fans have been asking for, and now they've got him. The team is expected to hold a press conference in the coming days to introduce their new star, but league sources have confirmed the deal includes multiple assets, going the other way, young talent, valuable draft picks, and possibly even a veteran contributor. The cost was steep, but the Warriors clearly believe the reward is worth it. Social media exploded the moment the news broke. Fans from across the league have been reacting in disbelief. Warriors fans are buzzing with excitement, dreaming of deep playoff runs. Opposing teams, let's just say they're paying close attention. This trade completely changes how teams will game plan against Golden State moving forward, because now you can't just worry about Steve bombing away from 30 feet. You've got a front court threat who can bully defenders, dominate the glass, and take over games physically. The balance on this Warriors roster just tilted significantly, and the timing of this move couldn't be more crucial. With Klay Thompson's future previously uncertain, Draymond Green locked in and Steve still performing at an elite level, the window for contention is right now. This move confirms what Warriors management has hinted at for months. They're not ready to rebuild. They're reloading, and they're coming back with a vengeance. If you thought the dynasty was fading, think again. This move sends a loud message across the NBA. Their Warriors are back in the hunt. What's even more interesting is how this new star fits with the current core. From a basketball standpoint, this could be one of the most seamless integrations Golden State has pulled off in years. The new forward is known for his ability to play off-ball, his high basketball IQ, and his willingness to buy into a winning culture. That's exactly the kind of mentality Steve Kerr has built this Warriors system around. Plugging in a versatile, hard-working forward into their motion offense and switch-heavy defense could be the spark this team needs to return to championship form. And don't forget about the chemistry factor. According to several insiders, Steve Curry gave his blessing for this trade behind the scenes, having previously connected with the player during All-Star weekends and off-season workouts. That level of trust and communication between superstar and front office is rare, and it's another reason why Golden State has been able to sustain success for so long. This isn't a reckless gamble. This is a calculated, confident, and committed move to win. On the flip side, what does this mean for the players heading out of the Bay? Early reports suggest that a key young piece, possibly Jonathan Kuminga or Moses Moody, was part of the deal. If true, it's a bittersweet moment for Warriors fans who have seen those young players grow and flash incredible potential. But this is the nature of contending teams. At some point, you go all in, and that's exactly what the Warriors just did. It's a win-now move, a high-risk, high-reward play. And in today's ultra-competitive NBA landscape, those kinds of moves separate the good from the great. As the details continue to emerge, analysts are already speculating on how this changes the Western Conference playoff picture. With this acquisition, their Warriors instantly rise near the top of the contender list. You look around the conference, teams like Denver, Minnesota, OKC, and even the Lakers, and you realize the West is absolutely stacked. But with this trade, their Warriors now have both the championship pedigree and the upgraded roster to match up against anyone. And let's not ignore the ripple effect. Rival gems are surely scrambling to reassess their own plans. Will this force other teams to chase star trades of their own? Will it increase pressure on front offices to respond? That's the kind of domino effect this trade could have. It's not just about the player on the court. It's about the entire shift in power dynamics that follows. Their Warriors haven't released the full press details yet, but sources close to the organization suggest that the locker room is already buzzing. Players are reportedly thrilled. Coaches are game planning. The energy in San Francisco is electric, and the fan base, Warriors Nation, is fully awake again. After a disappointing exit last season and questions surrounding the team's future, this move has reignited belief. Belief that this team isn't done, that one more banner might still be within reach. And just think about the potential lineups. Steve Curry running the show, surrounded by veteran leaders and a newly acquired physical presence in the paint, the spacing, the ball movement, the defensive matchups. It's a recipe for nightmare fuel for opposing coaches, especially when you factor in Steve Kerr's creativity and experience managing star talent. So, buckle up, Warriors fans. The season just got a whole lot more interesting. One move, one moment, one shocking trade has reignited the flame. And with the new look, Golden State Warriors ready to hit the hardwood. The rest of the NBA better be watching, because this ride is far from over. If you're a true Warriors fan, you already know this is where it starts again. Let's go.